everybody.
Talk. We have Monica James.
Woo! This is so exciting.
I always did it wrong. There you go.
Oh, hang on.
I know, right?
We're just poured everywhere.
Oh, we are so excited to have you here,
Oh, thank you
Yes.
for having me. I'm
Monica.
so honored.
Huge
Oh,
fans.
Thank you.
Yes. So, okay, I have to ask y'all before I show what my random Google search was.
Oh, no.
What do y'all think is the catchiest song of all time?
The catchiest song of all time.
Yes.
Oh,
The catchiest song.
I think, I know this is probably an oldie, but I like that, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like,
That one.
That give me that one.
I think
Yeah.
of that one every time I actually have a milkshake.
see, it is catchy.
It is. It is.
That's my one.
I don't know.
Serious. What do you think the catchiest song is?
Like, how far back can we go? Like,
How far back you want to
all
go?
time?
There's no rules.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think Google popped up as the catchiest song of all time? When I tell you, you're gonna be like, yeah.
Oh, dang it. I don't know. Something. I don't even know. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't think of anything.
Just show us. Just tell us.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so
We'll spend the whole hour
I
thinking.
was like, I don't know.
According to my Google said that hold on, let me get back over on my thing. Oh, it had wannabe.
Oh,
Really?
Scientifically, wannabe.
if you want to be my lover.
Right?
With my
I mean, I
friends.
like that sound. I love the Spice Girls. I just didn't know
Yeah,
the number
me
one.
too. Thanks a lot. That's going to be stuck in my head the whole day now.
That was all about the Spice Girls. Okay.
Thanks, Google.
I watched the movie. And I
Spice
was
World?
back and forth if I wanted to be Baby Spice or Hush Spice.
Oh, I
Those
like
are my
baby shoes. I like their shoes.
Yes. Who was y'all's go-to Spice Girl? I mean, did y'all ever pretend to be a Spice Girl?
No.
Yes, all of them.
All of them integrated into one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, we would like take turns being ones, or because everyone always had the one that they really wanted to be.
Yeah.
I feel like I was always either posh or sporty. One of the two.
Ooh, I
Oh,
did
yeah.
like Sporty Spice. Yeah.
She's great. I like
Mhm.
Sporty. Mhm.
Yes. Oh, Mercy's here. She's
Oh,
a
hi.
words.
Oh, I love her. Hello.
Oh, she said Easy Street from The Walking Dead.
Hmm.
Mambo number
Mambo
5.
number
That's a good one.
I forgot about that song.
Yeah. Sports Spice was my main biatch. She was good.
Hers was probably the most comfortable outfits to wear.
Oh, but
Right?
I did like Baby. What was her name? Emma Bunton, wasn't it? Yeah, I liked her.
Yeah. But, if you're ever feeling down, like we got a whole list here of, Dancing Queen's a good one.
Oh, I love
Oh,
Dancing
yep,
Queen, too.
ABBA.
Mhm.
Yep. I want to hold your hand. Yeah. So
Oh,
there
the
you go.
Beatles. Nice. That's a nice song. I want to hold your hand.
I love the Beatles.
Yeah, me too.
I love them. Like, I always thought, everybody always went on about John Lennon and Paul McCartney, but I really like George Harrison. I had him. Like,
They're all pretty.
I always felt like I had to like Ringo because I felt like he was the least popular one.
It was a sympathy vote.
Then I would have to be like, oh yeah, Ringo's my favorite.
I say, do you do that with all boy bands then?
Sometimes I would be like, like everybody always had the top two. I feel like every band at least had top two.
Agreed.
Everybody
Yeah.
loved that
Yeah.
was always between. And
Very
then
true.
there was always the one that nobody could remember their name. Like they were just in it. Oh, we can't see your name, but hello. We're so happy you're here.
Yes, thank you.
Hi.
Oh. It's not even a secret. I love ABBA.
ABBA are great.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like, I don't even think they have a bad song. Everything's just so happy and beautiful. I love them.
It's so nice. When were they? The 70s, 60s? When were they around?
Yeah, they were like 70s, 80s, weren't they?
Yeah. Oh, 80s, yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
or maybe I'm giving them too much credit. I know for sure 70s.
Yeah. Definitely with the flares and the platforms. I think it would be 70s. Yeah.
Their whole vibe was.
I love it. We have to bring it back.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Well, let me get this out of my way. Speaking of vibes, let's talk about how amazing Monica's vibe is. Like,
I can't wait.
Oh. She's helping us out there. Okay, yeah.
All right, thanks.
She knows.
She knows.
Yes. Okay, so first of all, this is your most recent release, right? Is this your most recent one?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with this teaser. I'm obsessed with everything about this.
Oh, yay. I'm pleased.
Beautiful. And I'm all about some thrilling romantic suspense.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I love it too. I love the cover of this one because obviously, the other covers have got a lot of males on my covers, there's nothing wrong with that. But as soon as I saw this image, it really spoke to me. I loved it so much. I find that it's, an image can really tell, it can just convey the storyline perfectly. When I saw this, I knew it was going to be the cover for this book. And then my cover designer added all the ribbons, and she added the flowers and stuff like that. So I'm really happy with it. It's one of my favorite covers, actually. I do really love it.
Yes, it's stunning. It's so stunning.
Thank you. Yeah, I like it too.
And it gives me those suspenseful vibes. Like, I'm like, what's going on? This still get more suspenseful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard actually to classify that. I didn't know it was kind of on the cusp of being. It wasn't as dark as my other stuff, but it was not a contemporary romance either. So I had to ask my editor, and I said, "What do you think it kind of falls in genre-wise?" And she said, "I don't know, maybe more of a suspense with a bit of romance." And then I asked someone else, and they were like, "Oh, romance with a bit of suspense." I was like, "I can't go wrong. I'll just have all of it in the tagline."
Just throw it all in there.
Yeah.
Yes, this is gorgeous. It is so pretty.
Oh, yay.
Yes, I'm so obsessed with this. And so how'd you get the idea for this story?
So I wrote this book. So I'm a bit of a strange writer. So I will write probably about 3 projects at once, and then I kind of get bored. Yeah. And then
I can really keep one straight.
The story of my life. I get bored and then I move on to the next thing. And so I wrote the first half of this book probably about a year ago, and then it was going to be 2 parts, and I didn't know what to do with it. And then I thought I don't want to force it. So I sat on it, and then I wrote a couple of other books in between, and then I went back and read it, and then I added to it. So the idea I guess, was I thought it'd be really interesting if you got a second chance in life, and if you couldn't remember what you did in your past, but you knew that you had done something really terrible, you just didn't know what that was. I thought it'd be really interesting to write about that, which is what this book is about. So it's the main character. She's trying to piece together exactly what she's done, and she has a vision of someone drowning in the lake, but it's not her. It's what she's done to somebody, and so she has to piece out what she did.
I love it.
I get goosebumps.
Good.
Sounds so exciting.
No, I love it so much.
Thank you.
Yes. And then this is your latest cover review.
Yay! This is with Michelle and I. So this is my first co-author book. So yeah, this book is very dark. So it was great. Michelle's I love her. She's my soulmate, and so she's obviously a phenomenal photographer. And then
we know.
Yes, she's absolutely
I was like,
phenomenal.
the TikToks were like, I had to keep going back to the TikToks, like, when's it coming? When's the
she
cover
knows
coming?
What she's doing. And so this book has probably about a year, I think, in the making. And so she came to me with an idea, and she had never written before. She'd written, bits and pieces, and I'm really fussy. And she said, "Oh, would you would you want to write together? And I said, I don't know if you really want to write with me. I'm a bit crazy with my writing. I'm all over the place. And she said, no, let's give it a go. And I said, look, write out the prologue, and then if it catches me, we'll write. And like I said, I was really fussy, and I said, you're my best friend, but if I don't like it, I'm not going to write with you, obviously. And then the first line that I read, it just punched me in the face. I was like, oh my God. So it was brilliant. It was, she's a phenomenal writer. And she just, with her photography, same with her writing, she puts so much passion into it. And I really like how different we are. So I write the male lead and she's written the female lead. And I like that. I do like the fact that the characters are so different in regards to, I think, when readers read it, it will be like two different stories because, two different writers, obviously, but our voices are so different. So when I read it, I'm like, oh, what's going to happen? Because I don't know what she's going to write. And she's the same. She's like, oh my God, I can't read fast enough. So yeah, it's been really fun. And yeah, I do love this cover very much. So the cover.
I love the back. I love the truck there.
Yeah. Well, that's
happening
storyline. So yeah,
I
Laurie
didn't even know
did
there was a back at first. I was all about the front.
Who needs the back?
Until someone else showed me the back, I was like, oh, that's cool too.
Yeah, no one needs to see that.
I was just stuck on this.
Yeah, oh, he's beautiful. Yeah.
Well, Michelle, this is how good she is.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Ashton were trying to figure out what we wanted and who we wanted. Listen, this is the model we got from her.
Oh, beautiful. Yes.
We liked him so much. We made our characters twins so we could get another photo because we couldn't decide which one we wanted.
We couldn't decide which one we wanted the most.
Oh, no. I'll have to tell her. She will love that. Oh, Michelle will love that.
Yeah, because I told her, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm between these two photos because there's one where his hair's kind of wet and he's got a cigarette. Oh, I like that. But then we wanted the jacket and the kind of, his hair is so fluffy and clean. And so we're like, oh, that's how our characters became twins.
Yeah. It was one character until we couldn't decide between pictures.
Yeah, well, she does do that. Whenever she sends me over a gallery, I'm like, oh man, do I have to choose one? So I normally end up choosing quite a few photos. So she's just an artist in everything that she does. So yeah, it was no brainer that this cover was going to be phenomenal because obviously she is a photographer and it was her baby, her first book. So with all of her photos, she puts so much passion into everything. That's how she approaches life. She's very she goes in hard and I love that about her. So yeah, but I love this cover too. And I loved it when it came out on cover reveal day. It was everywhere and I thought, oh, it's going to break the internet. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it did. For TikTok, it definitely did. It was.
Oh yeah, for sure. She knows what she's doing on TikTok. I don't know. I'm not a TikTok guru. She knows all of that stuff. She just sends it to me and I post it. So.
Well, I'm excited for both of you. It's amazing. I can't wait to read this book. So
thank you. Thank you so much
for both of you. Co-writing is an experience, that's for sure.
Definitely. Yes, it is. It's it was. I didn't really know I didn't know how I would go, to be honest with you, but because I love her and we are pretty much just the same person, it was really easy writing with her. But I don't think I'd be able to write with anybody else just because we finish each other's sentences and we're very in tuned in everything. So writing was really easy, but it was also hard because I guess with her character, I wanted her to be able to write what she wanted to write for her character. But I've written 30 odd books, so I'm like, oh, I think you need to add that there. And I was trying not to be too controlling. I'm a bit OCD with my writing, so it was hard for me to pull back. But she some of the stuff that she sent over, I was just like, that's phenomenal. So I'm excited for everyone to read it. I'm proud of her. She's done really good.
I'm so excited for both y'all on this. It's gonna
be
thanks. And so I need to go back to the top. So your website is stunning. And all of your covers are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You have so many amazing covers.
Thank you. I get told that often, and I'm so honored that people think that. I don't know. I guess for me, the cover is so rewarding because obviously once you've written the book, to get that cover and to nail it is just that final piece of the puzzle. So for me, the cover's really important. And I work with a great cover designer, so she's very patient with me. But I love these. I love the punky covers. Lockie's just, look at him, he's beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I've got my copy.
And I have my
Well, you
copy
can
from Shameless.
Oh, look at that! Oh,
Yes. I have mine signed by both of y'all, and I'm just like,
I love that. Oh, I love that. Oh, and there's Chris. He did so good as my Viking. Look at him. He's so in
oh
character.
my
I love it.
gosh,
Definitely.
that cover.
Oh, he
Yep.
did so good.
Yes, that cover was stunning. I love
Yeah. He did. Michelle actually did all of the hair. So they're all hair extensions. She pieced it into his hair. It's not
Oh my
Photoshop.
gosh.
And
Wow.
same with
No.
makeup. Michelle did all the makeup on Lockie. So Lockie sat there for I think 5 hours to do all that face paint. So that's all done by Michelle.
God,
And he
wow.
patiently sat there. And Chris is the same. So all of that's extensions in his hair.
Oh, that's amazing. Now I'm like
I
staring
know.
really
I
hard.
thought that was
Yeah.
gonna be his hair. Okay.
But
All
so his
right.
hair's shortish, and then and then Michelle cut the extensions and then plaited it, and then she put all those beads in it, and I think she got dirt from her backyard and put it all over.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
But
Yeah.
I love hearing those behind the scene things that you don't
I
know
know.
about. too.
Shouldn't be telling you all the secrets.
Ah,
I also love that you do your cover after you write your book.
Oh,
Maybe that's
yes.
a process I should think about.
I can't do the covers before. I'm just I have to finish it. I think because when I write the book, it's just a skeleton, and then I go back and I change it, and the character might have blonde hair, and then I change it to like brunette, so I like to get the story done and organized before I work on the cover, I guess.
sure. I love these covers too. I
Yes.
love
Yeah, they're one of my I love that's one of my favorite series. That was my first kind of step into dark romance, was Bad Saint. I didn't know how it was going to go, but yeah, I'm happy with how it went.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have a recommendation here. Beyond the Roses and Chase the Butterflies destroyed me.
Chase the Butterflies is Beyond the Roses is really sad, and Chase the Butterflies is, I actually wrote that when my father passed away. That was a healing book for me. So I was writing a lot of dark stuff, and then my father passed away quite suddenly. So it was really a shock, and for me, writing was a healing process for me. And so Chase the Butterflies is actually for him. Yeah, there it is. And so
I do remember. Okay, I remember this one.
Yeah.
Yes, I have this one on my.
Oh,
I read it.
yeah.
I takes me a minute to be like, oh yes, I remember this.
Yeah, and there's a big twist in that one. So that twist actually I wrote because of my dad. So it was not going to go that way. And then all of a sudden I thought, let's do this. Why not? So yeah, and yeah, it's just one of those things. I think, I don't know, with the covers, I guess they are so different. I had someone say, oh, you've got your dark covers and your pretty covers, and I guess the darker covers are obviously more associated with the storylines of the book and whatnot. But yeah, I love
that you have different ones.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm a mood reader and a mood writer. So a lot of my books I write depending on how I feel, and so if I'm feeling angry, I will write a lot of dark stuff. But if I'm feeling loving and happy, I will write some contemporary romance.
Yeah.
But I do find I do gravitate towards the darker stuff. I always have, being younger, I always liked the kind of morbid stuff. I was reading Anne Rice and Poppy Z. Bright. I was reading a lot of darker fiction when I was younger. My mum doesn't know. Sorry, Mum.
Love it.
But then I like all the contemporary stuff as well, obviously, because who doesn't love a good, love story?
Yeah, sometimes you need the sweeter stuff.
Agreed. I feel like you can't really write. Well, for me, I can't write heaps of dark stuff all the time. It's not a really good place to get into, because when I write, you do get into your characters' lives and you delve quite deeply. So Crybaby, is a really dark book, and I had to take a break from that, and then I wrote contemporary romance because it's the darkest thing that I've written.
Oh my
And so
God.
it's
I
really
can't
dark.
wait.
It's really dark. I love this storyline because it is so different. And I feel like a lot of people, we haven't made it taboo because we wanted to make it taboo. We wrote it because it was something that we both kind of felt very, I guess we felt really connected with the storyline. So
Ooh.
it's, yeah.
And
Watch
so,
this.
and so I love your Instagram. I love
Oh, thanks.
your Instagram. Oh, the reels and everything. It's
Thank
so
you.
good.
Yeah, so these shoes,
I was gonna say I love those.
oh, thanks. So that's something that I'm working on at the moment. So that is a book which is kind of a memoir, but it's not really. It's based on some kind of journal entries that I've written over the years. And so yeah, it's called Love Hard, and it's about first love. So that's a tagline: if love is an addiction, your first love is the first hit. So
Ooh, I love it.
yeah. So I should say it's this is it's not a memoir based on my life, but some of the stuff has happened to me in it. So it is interesting, but obviously I've integrated fiction as well as my journal entries. Yeah, I think a lot of people will read it. My mum's not going to read it, but I think a lot of people will read it and be like, wow. So it's fun to write though. So
does your mom read a lot of your books?
I just tell her what she can read because she doesn't want to read some of the spicy stuff. I don't think she'd look at me the same way. But yeah, the memoir, no, because she'll know the stuff that I've gotten up to. She'll be like, that's you. So
oh my gosh, I love this one. The darkest you've written. Say less. Is it time yet?
It is dark. It's very dark. Both Michelle and I are pretty kind of darkish people, but we're not mean. We both like dark stuff. So I don't know. Yeah. It's
definitely. I love the darker stuff.
Like, me too, yeah.
I love to read and write dark romance, so I'm all
yeah. I think it's an escapism for us, to read and to write it. So for me it is everyone says, oh, how do you write such dark stuff? And I said, well, I do a lot of research, like as you do with all books. So yeah, I guess it's just one of those things. It's for me, it's when I write, it's an escapism. Same with like Chase of Butterflies. I wrote that for Dad, and that was for me, trying to deal with the grief and so, and whatnot. So I guess it's with anything,
Yeah, I love it. What's the most difficult part of your writing process?
Oh, at the moment, I find writing the sex scenes really difficult. I just find after 30 books, you're just like, oh, how more creative can you be? But, I get a lot of readers saying, oh, you did really good. So I'm like, that's good. I'm glad. So that's for me. So I find probably the first half of the book, maybe like the first 25,000 words really easy. And then I find the end of the book really hard to write, I think, because I know I can see the finish line and I just want to get it done, but I don't want to rush it. But I'm just like, I want to finish it now. And then I want to work on the next book, which is why I do work on a few books at once, because I get kind of bored with the one storyline.
Okay. So does the storyline come to you first or your characters? Like, which speaks to you first?
I think the storyline. So with Bad Saint, I remember this vividly. So I remember I was just walking. My friend lives down at the beach, so I was visiting her, and I was walking along the beach. And I remember looking out into the distance. I thought it'd be really cool if a girl was on her honeymoon and she got kidnapped, and there was a boat there, and she got thrown into the boat, and then they sailed off, and she, had to escape this boat. Like, what would you do? That was the idea. It was like literally just walking along the beach, and that's the idea. So I get really random ideas, like, just kind of hitting me, and I don't really have a process. I know a lot of authors are probably like, I plan and I do this, and that's not me. I just like type out a few thousand words and hope for the best, Yeah.
I love it. Do you read other books while you're writing?
No, I don't read when I write. I read a lot of nonfiction, or I will read poetry, but I won't read any fiction. I never have, and I feel like it's just, I don't know. When I'm writing something, I don't want to read the same genre, so I will read something completely different. But in saying that, as you can see behind me, I have got a lot of paranormal. I love paranormal romance. That's my go-to. If I'm stuck, I will read a lot of. I love J.R. Ward. I love Gina Showalter. I love all those authors, so I will read a lot of that. If I am stuck in a contemporary rut, I guess I'll read a lot of paranormal romance. I love vampires.
Yes.
How do you celebrate your release days?
I don't really celebrate. Isn't that boring? I'm a pretty boring person. I buy shoes though. That's one tradition that I do.
There you
'Cause,
go. That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finish the book, I get a new pair of shoes.
Exactly. I finish a paragraph. I'm like, I deserve a pair of shoes. So yeah, I'm obsessed with shoes, which I'm sure everyone knows. I can tell on my Instagram. I'm always posting new shoes. But I don't really do anything to celebrate. I guess I just kind of hope for the best, put it out there. And by that stage, as you guys would know, like you're just happy to get it out and you just want it to do as well as it can do. You've done all you can for it and hope for the best,
Yeah. Do you stay off of social media that day or do you pay attention to everything?
So I've stopped reading reviews unless it's from, obviously, if someone sends it to me, I will obviously read it, but I don't, go onto Goodreads or Amazon. I don't read the reviews. But in regards to social media, I will go on Instagram and thank everyone because, I appreciate everyone sharing. So I'll thank everyone as best I can. But there's so many shares. I'm so honored and blessed. Like I have such a big, network of really supportive readers, and I'm always so I just can't believe the teasers that people make and the graphics. I'm just like, it's just phenomenal. They put so much effort into it. I'm so thankful, So I thank everyone if I can. So, but yeah, in regards to staying offline, I try to stay offline as much as I can. It's otherwise you just waste all your time on it.
Oh, real quick, before we move on, we have a question.
Oh,
Who is your
definitely.
favorite brother?
Definitely Z. He's hot. I love him. He's my favorite. Z and Bella.
Yes.
Yes. Hot. I love him. I think I've read that book about 20 times.
I know. It never gets old.
She's such a phenomenal writer. God, I love her. She's just, oh gosh. Every time I read her stuff, I'm just lost in her world. I'm just, where am I? I finished the book and I'm like, what day is it?
I've heard it's great. I have to dive into it still. I have not, but I've heard great things about it.
She's
Ashton,
phenomenal.
if you don't get on this, I'm going to start questioning our friendship. Like the end of
I can barely keep up with writing my own books, let alone reading. Isn't there like 7 or like 8 or 9 books or something in that series?
They go by like that.
Yeah, they do. They do. And I think the first few are quite short and then they get quite long. But I just love her writing. She's so descriptive, but not over descriptive. She nails everything that she writes. I'm just like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be like her,
Oh, the first 3 are my favorite, and they're my favorite brothers.
Yep.
I love them.
They are.
Rage and Z. Oh.
Okay, so each book is a different brother?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You have to go in order.
Yes,
sure.
No, you do, because
but I thought it was like one storyline over like 8 or 9 books, and I was like, that might take me a while.
No, they're in the same. They're doing the same thing. They're just they're all just brothers in this.
It's almost like the point of view just shifts.
Okay.
And then you're focusing on this one and what's going on in their personal life.
Correct.
Well, I could keep up with that. Okay, that's my next goal.
Oh God, I'm gonna read it again now.
I know that's what I'm here thinking. I'm like,
I need to do a reread for the 21st time.
My favorite part of all, okay, we're getting sidetracked, but my favorite part of all the Brotherhood series, I don't know why this part sticks out to me, but it's in book 1 when Wrath shows up the second time, because the first time he shows up.
Yes.
And then he's like, "Oh, that didn't work out." So he wipes her memory, and then he shows up again, and then it's like he's like, "This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea." But then they go ahead and have sex. But I love that. He's like,
okay, sold.
You're like, okay, what page is
You
this?
got me. Got some mind erasing and then sex. I'm in.
But no, my favorite is it's almost like he's like, this is a really bad idea, but here, help me undo my pants. You know, and it's like not those exact words. J.R. Ward put it much more eloquently.
Yeah, pretty much
I
that's what happens.
But I just love it where it's like, you know, like, ooh, this is bad, but
I'm here for the ride.
oh, I just loved it. Oh, Lover at
Right.
Last was good.
Oh, which one? I can't even remember that one. I can't remember
Laying
which one.
Ken, but I felt so bad for, was it Layla? Was her name Layla?
Oh yes! Oh, I felt sad for her. She was. Oh, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but yes. Okay, now I remember. I know who she is. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Like, I'm talking about these people like I know them, but I do know them. I'm a groupie. I'm such a groupie because of Brother.
Oh, me too. I love them.
Oh, she is a cool person.
Oh, I'm so pleased. That's
I've
wonderful.
been to 2 of her signings.
Oh, I would love to. I remember I think she retweeted one of my tweets, or she liked one of my tweets, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited.
That's the best feeling.
The
I
first
took a
time I
moment.
met her, my sister was with me.
Oh,
And she's my older sister. And, you know, it was still this kind of like, she couldn't just let me have my moments because she was taking pictures of me and recording me. But I'm meeting J.R. freaking Ward.
yes.
And then Teresa goes back and tells everybody, like, she was like a seal. She just kept clapping. Making these noises.
About you, she was saying,
Yes.
oh, that's not nice.
No. And I'm like, I was having my moment.
Yes.
I was having my moment.
Yes. And there's all these pictures where I'm just like,
I love that. Oh, that's so
and then
wonderful.
there's J.R. Ward, you know, and her dress and
With
like
her sunglasses. Oh, she's
Yes.
so cool.
Looking
I love her.
shit. And I'm
Oh.
over here like, but it was a beautiful moment, y'all.
I love it.
I
The
regret
best ever.
nothing. Wait,
Oh no.
Mm.
oh no! See, I loved it.
I think she was very, you know what I found her? She was too passive, you know, she was too like, but you know, when you know her background and why, you know, why she's
Yeah.
like that, but then she actually grows some balls, you know, and she's great. I think that they are very well suited, but I can understand why love-hate relationship. I get that. It took me a while to remember who she was. So clearly I have a love-hate relationship with her too.
I'm excited.
Good
Excited to
times,
read these
y'all.
books.
Oh, Vince Ray. Not just
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Oh man. Okay, sorry, Ashton. I got
Oh
sidetracked.
no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready. I got all my questions in that I wanted to ask. So
Oh, are we ready?
we're ready.
Is it that time?
It's that
Oh.
time.
I'm nervous. Should I leave the room?
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, hold on. We got a recommendation.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
great. I've only read a couple, but yes, no, the ones that I have read, I have enjoyed quite a lot actually. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Get ready. Welcome to Cougar.
I swear that video gets dirtier every time I watch it.
I was just grapefruit.
Oh,
Oh,
the banana
that's
and the
good.
donut. Like,
oh,
random.
I'm hungry all of a sudden.
You know, I don't know how to take it, but I think we lost a viewer.
She's probably going to have a banana and a donut.
I don't know how to take it. Oh.
I like the video.
Well,
Well,
So today's Cougar Talk comes from my Facebook ads.
Oh.
So Facebook has been on point showing me the best stuff.
Oh no.
So I got this ad for Sweetums.
What's that?
Apparently,
Do I want to know? Oh my God. Taste below the waist.
So Sweetums is
Is it cleansing wipes?
it's both, and it makes you flavored. Apparently, it gives an
Pina colada. It's a party downstairs.
So it was just cracking me up because I'm like, I guess I would if you were self-conscious,
Sweet Tums.
Yeah.
I would think that was more for stomach stuff, but oh well.
Wait, hold on. So I love this. You get a nice scent without it being overpowering. Wait, which one?
Well, that's good.
That's vegan. That's great.
It's increasing play and connection in the bedroom.
I'm actually confused what these things are. They're like multitasking. They just
Here we go.
everything.
These are great. Just a hint of flavor and no weird aftertaste.
Oh.
So yeah.
So you're like, excuse me, honey, before we do this, I gotta go.
Let me just get my pina colada. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I gotta get my.
So I didn't even know how to take this when I first saw the ad because I saw Sweetums, and that's such a nice sounding name. Like, yeah. But
Well, like Monica said, I think like stomach thing, like take a Sweetum, to help prevent heartburn and indigestion.
Because, look, it has led to all sorts of unplanned fun.
Yeah.
Spontaneous. Go Sweet Tums.
so you get it clean, good hygiene, and it's
And it smells great.
Yeah, you smell good, you taste good, and you're clean.
Geez, you could use Harry Styles watermelon. What is it? Watermelon.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hi. I'm never going to listen to that song ever again the same.
Without thinking of Sweetums.
Game changer. Wow.
Yeah, game changer, y'all.
Oh, it's a bestseller. The cherry's the way to go.
Yeah.
I think pina colada would be my first choice, but
same.
Sure.
I love coconut.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. Sweetums. I need somebody to try these. I need someone to try them and then tell me about them first. I want somebody I know.
I don't know. The Tums for me I just keep thinking stomach, but I guess you don't read it as that, do you? Oh well. Clever marketing, I suppose.
Yeah. It's the tongue in the corner.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Wow.
Oh.
No, I can't ever answer. You don't need to.
Oh. Yeah, I did not see that on the other packages. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Just in case we were ever unclear about what they did, we know now. That little tongue tells us everything.
Taste below the waist.
Tell us what you think. Try the pina colada.
Oh, you're never late. Whoever it is, we're glad you're here. You're not late.
Thanks
You're
for
just
being
in time
here.
for Sweetums.
Better late than never. You probably came at the wrong time. Or the right time. Depends on who you're talking to.
But look, US Weekly.
Oh.
Or Us Weekly. Is it called Us or US?
I think Us.
Us Weekly, sorry. I mean, seal of approval right there, guys.
But is that real? I mean, it is a Facebook ad.
Wait, we got Urban Outfitters?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. It was an ad and it popped up and I was like, what is that?
Somebody buy them and try them.
Yes, please let us know. I don't believe
this
all of
is
these.
real.
It's over 1,000 reviews. It's a bestseller bundle. You can get 3.
Yeah, it was the Taste Below the Waist that actually got my attention. So I was like, what?
I didn't even know what to think. It was like I had a brain freeze of like, what am I looking at?
Well, it's the only intimate wipes with flavor.
Well, how many wipes do we need, really? I think one would suffice, but you know.
I can't.
What if you want to mix flavors? Like,
oh yeah, I feel like a bit of cherry and pina colada. Let's mix it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix them up tonight.
Look at what Mercy
They most certainly are.
Oh.
And they're smelling wonderfully too.
Oh
my well, thank you.
I didn't even think about that, but now I am.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, I don't love it, but you know. Well, I could love it. I don't know. Don't mock it till you try it.
Feel like I'm gonna write this in a book of somehow something happening. I don't know how yet. I don't know if I want. Wait, I gotta go use my Sweetums.
Maybe the little packet like falls out of her purse and it looks like a condom because it's so like square shaped. She has to explain what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is there water there?
Or what if he walks in and she's just like, you know, standing up, and then it's like, this is for you.
Well, according to the reviews, one of the people said that their date night was, you know, it was made because of these Sweetums. So, you know, obviously, game changer.
Oh, hi, Crystal.
Oh, hi.
Oh, all the Black Dagger Brotherhood comments was from her.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I can't. Somebody get a hold of this girl.
See, I was kind of wondering that too. Like, what if it like gets a reaction?
A fruit salad. No, it's pH balance, so it should be okay.
True.
Yeah,
so
you
it shouldn't be tingling.
See,
and it's
all just
vegan.
tested.
Imagine testing for that. Yeah, definitely.
Huh? Yes. Next sighting.
We need to get an endorsement.
I know, right?
I love it.
Oh my gosh. It's so good.
Go Facebook. So trendy.
You know, used to, I would get these weird, just like, do you want your family photo and like a glass and all this stuff? But here lately, they're starting to figure out what I like.
They're thinking, hang on a second. We've been giving her the wrong ads. Hold on.
Sweetums.
You and she Google.
Yeah. I love it.
And now they're like, aha, we figured her out.
Exactly.
She wants her cooter to taste like a pina colada.
You know?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Can't hide. Well, you can't hide because you smell like a pina colada or cherry or watermelon.
Well, they said that
or fruit salad.
Said, you know, we're sensitive to smell. Could you just imagine if you went up to somebody and they're like, "You smell watermelon?"
What if they were allergic? What would happen? What if they were allergic to cherries or a watermelon or a pineapple?
Try and explain that to the doctor.
All of a sudden, they come back up and their lips
I
are
explain that to the guy. Like, why am I all of a sudden breaking out? And
no. All of a sudden, he raises up and his face is all red, and he's like,
"Why do you taste like cherries?"
Wait, have you been eating any watermelon?
Terrible. Terrible.
God.
I know, we're horrible people.
No, it's funny.
I start to get swollen.
About.
I just can't believe that these things existed. I've never even heard of them before.
Yeah, I didn't know
something
either.
New every day.
I'm ready. I have to stop. I'm gonna go wipe.
Right? That's why I said, when is the right time to wipe? Like,
yes, mine is about allergic reaction, but it's with lube. I'm kind of going to go back and change it now.
Yeah. Well, if you want that endorsement, definitely.
Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about like these wipes, or I might put those in another book. Maybe I do a whole series.
You could do 3: cherry, pina colada, and watermelon.
Yes, with, oral allergic reaction.
Exactly. I haven't read that before. That's a book I would read.
Because that's how my girl meets her love interest. She has to go to the ER because she's got an allergic reaction with a
So romantic. I love that.
it's so cute.
It is so cute.
But yes, I am very fascinated with these scented.
I have never heard about them. Well, that's something I would definitely read.
The covers for that, I feel, would be amazing.
You could just use those.
All in pink.
Oh, but look at these colors. They actually coincide with the flavors. How clever is that? Watermelon.
I know. I'm
cherry, pina colada. I'm impressed. Good marketing.
Yeah. So, Monica, do you have any signings coming up?
So I had to cancel a few signings in the US. I'm so sad. It was just it's just hard at the moment with travel, obviously with COVID, and leaving the country has been difficult. Even when I went over to Shameless last year, it was for Lockie and I to leave. It was like we had to jump over fences and duck under places and smuggle ourselves into stuff. So it's hard for us, but everything's easing up, which is great. So I will be signing. I've got 2 signings in Australia. So I've got one in Melbourne and then one in Sydney. And then I'm signing at Love in Vegas in October. And then hopefully I'll be at Shameless the week after that. So yeah.
Awesome.
Excited.
I love Vegas. I'm sorry. It's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, I've been to Vegas a few times. I signed a few years ago, I think when Ellie first put it on. So it was brilliant. I loved it. So I'm happy to go back. I haven't signed, in that part of the US for a long time. I love New York. And so I was so sad. I was supposed to sign at ApolloCon and I couldn't make it. So I was like, oh no, because I love New York so much. But I'm excited. It'll be good. And I'm going over with Michelle. So we're going to have fun.
Oh yes, that will be amazing. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm going to be at Shameless. And
yay!
Yeah, I'll bring you some sweet.
By that stage, you might be the poster girl for them.
I know. Would that be awkward if I gave you that?
No, I love it.
At Gail's table, she'll have sweetums. Come find her.
Exactly. Try them. You won't regret it.
You know, it'd be hilarious. Is just like come up and not tell anybody else, and just be like, "Here you go."
Give them the nudge and the wink.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got your little something. And then everybody else be like, "What's sweetums?"
Well, come sit down. I have a story to tell you.
Like, it's vaginal.
I love it.
And
Oh my goodness.
Me too.
I'd probably run away from your table. Just kidding.
My line will be out the door.
I'll have you some too. What's your husband's favorite flavor?
Yeah, exactly. You could have a poll and say, well, what's your exactly?
You should have your little Henry Cavill thing, like holding out the tray for them.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? And then you start playing, if you like pina coladas.
I know. And watermelon, we've got Harry Styles and cherry.
I'm just a whole
soundtrack. Yep. That's all I'm thinking about, the music.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
That is hilarious. I love it.
We learn something new every day, ladies.
Yes.
I learned something every Friday.
Never forget. Thank you.
Yeah, every Friday something new. Between Gail's Google and this, I just learn something all the time.
Google is just a trap for just, as you would know, researching things for books. It's just a trap. You just click on one thing and you're like, oh, really? I didn't know that. And then you click on something else, and then 12 hours later, you're like, I'm an expert on whatever.
Yes, it's a rabbit hole. Like, it really is.
So true. It's so true. It's I remember when I was researching things for Bad Saint, and I was trying to Google how to pick a lock or something, and then I had this little warning come up saying Google's watching you, and I was like, oh, I promise. So it was like like a little thing with a little eye, and it was like Google's watching you, and I was like, yeah, go Google. On a Friday night in my pajamas,
Yeah.
How to pick locks and how to tie someone to a tree or whatever,
I love it. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Cherry is Austin Butler.
That's
Elvis, there you go.
Guy.
I love.
The guy that played Elvis. Is that him?
Yeah, so you'll have Austin, Harry, and who does the Pina Colada song?
I don't remember his name, but everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
It's a country singer, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, shoot.
We might have to consult Google. Yeah, the bestseller right there.
Google watches Gail. I like the hoe better.
Sometimes autocorrect, you're like, yes, you know me too well.
Yeah.
I wanted to say duck. I wanted to say duck.
That's what I wanted.
I want a duck. Jeez, you know me so well.
Oh, so good. All right. I just have a little light, fluffy this or that tonight. It's about getting ready. So do you like to have your hair in a ponytail or a bun?
Maybe a bun. I think a messy top bun.
Yep, I'm
yeah.
Me too.
I think.
I like the bun.
Me too. Can't go wrong with a bun. It depends on how you tie the bun. Sometimes a bun can give a bit of a headache, I think.
Yeah, I have to be careful.
Yeah.
I can get a little floppy off to one side. And then that side of my head starts to hurt. Yep. All right. Having long nails or short nails?
Oh, so my nails always kind of like that length because I can't type otherwise if they're too long.
I wish I could have long nails, but I'm bad about picking at my nails. So they're like,
that's why I always
like bite them. I do this. I always end up.
Yeah. Do you do that when you're when you're
Yeah,
writing?
I'm thinking or
thinking.
It's almost like a tick. Like,
it's probably something that you do and you're not even aware of it.
Exactly. And all of a sudden my nails are like really short. Or I'll do this. I'll end up like when I'm thinking.
Yeah, mine's like anxiety related. If there's so much going on sometimes. Yeah. So I have to get mine done. I have to get like a gel hard nail and then they grow and I love it.
Yeah.
But the minute that nail comes off, I'm like, ugh.
And I noticed my daughter started doing it too. I'm like, quit picking at your nails.
Oh.
And then I'll be sitting there and she's like, Mom, you're picking at your nails. Like, picking at me. And I'm just like,
I love it.
I like having your hair straight or having your hair curly.
Well, this is my natural hair, so it's kind of wavy, but I do curl it. I think, we always, when you have straight hair, I feel like you want curly hair. When you've got curly hair, you want straight hair. So mine's kind of wavy, but I do curl it when I'm going out. But when I'm at home, it's here or here or here or wherever, wherever it falls.
Yeah. I want mine curly, but I can't curl the back myself. So if somebody else will do it for me, I'll be like,
is that are you straight? Your hair's naturally that's your straight?
Yeah.
That's kind of wavy.
Huh? It's a little wavy. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one of the curling barrels, I don't know if you guys have them over there, it's like a round barrel and you put your hair in it and it goes, zoop, and it curls it. It's awesome.
No, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like I love curling my hair, but I hate taking the time to like wind each.
No, So you've
And
got
wait.
the wand. Yeah. Mine's like a barrel. It's like a round, big barrel, and you grab a piece of your hair and you clip it up and it goes bzz, and it goes into the barrel and it comes out. It takes like 5 seconds. And then everyone's like, how do you get your hair like your curl so, good? And I'm like, just, I'm just so skilled, but it's actually the barrel. I don't do anything.
Does it take any special skill to use this barrel?
No, if I can do it, anyone can do it.
I'm the person that would probably get my hair like stuck in it.
That's the problem. So there was directions and I didn't read them. So you've actually got to point the barrel towards your head. Otherwise, it pulls your hair and your hair gets stuck. And many times my hair's fried in there and I'm like, oh my God, and I'm turning it off, pulling it out.
See, that would me lose a huge chunk of hair.
Yeah, it's like, this is cool. I'm just going to
messy bun today.
Definitely. So there are some contraindications. You should read the instructions, but I've curled it now for ages, so I kind of know.
Yeah.
But yes, you get the barrel towards the head.
Yes.
Okay.
I like mine curled if I can get somebody to curl. Otherwise, I just go straight because I know what I'm doing and I can handle that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so you just want to do it easily. Well, that's why the barrel's amazing because it's so easy, basic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I need one of those barrels, it sounds like.
Look at this barrel.
I like it fast. I like it to go fast so it can be done.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like the same thing. I want to be fast and done.
All right.
That's what she said.
Myself. I did it to myself.
You walked into that.
I did.
Sorry.
Now when I think about it. Oh. All right. Wearing flats or heels?
Definitely heels. Yeah.
I love heels. I love how they look. I cannot walk in them.
Oh, really? Oh, I wear
My feet
massive.
start to hurt too bad.
I like the platform.
Beautiful.
Where they're like,
Yeah, I could do like wedges.
Wedges. That's the name of it. Yes, I like wedges.
I like them all. The higher, the better. I'm really short. I'm like 5'2", so I'm always looking up at everybody. And when I wear my heels, I'm always like, yeah, I'm up to, nice and high. And then I take them off and then I'm little again. But yeah.
All right. Floral prints or animal prints?
Oh, animal. All the way.
I've really become more of a fan of those, yes.
Yeah.
Like
Animal.
Is this like, man, I don't know. It's hard. I love roses. Like that for floral. I love the roses.
Mm-hmm.
But man, cheetah.
Mine's leopard print. I love leopard print.
Yeah, leopard and cheetah. I really got into the snake print too. I like the snake.
Oh, I don't have any snake print.
I have a dress that has the snake print. And I love it. It's black on top and the snake print on the bottom. And
sounds sexy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with animal, but for a good rose print, if there's a good rose print, I can be swayed.
Okay.
I do love roses. Okay, go ahead. I don't know why it was so important to clarify.
That's okay. You need to get that out. You do it.
All right. Leggings or jeans?
Leggings. Leggings. I can eat more.
Yeah. I think leggings. I don't know. I like jeans, but yeah, I think leggings more comfortable. Depends on the jean.
You have a shout out.
Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, look at the doggy. Hi.
All right. And last one, wearing a skirt or shorts?
Skirt. All the way.
Yeah.
I can't do shorts.
I feel like shorts always feel like they want to just keep riding up.
I agree.
Riding up,
I agree. Skirt is, you can pull it down. So if it is riding up, you can decide. The shorts don't give you a decision. It's like, I'm going up here and deal with it. But skirt, you can breathe. Yes. Yeah. No, I agree. I feel like the shorts, especially denim shorts.
Yeah.
What are they doing? No.
Yeah. And after a day of wearing the denim shorts, you're definitely going to want a Sweetums wipe. Okay.
So true.
There you go.
I agree.
Oh, from Canada.
Oh, awesome.
I love Canada. I've only been once. Such a beautiful place. Love it. I haven't I can't remember when I was over there last. Oh geez, about 6 years ago, maybe longer. 6, 7 years ago. It was beautiful. I was over in New York and I thought, well, I'll just go over to Canada while I'm here. Why not? It was gorgeous.
Might as well, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yes.
Mercy gets it.
Anything about getting the lady parts to breathe is very important.
Oh, I love it. Too funny.
I love it.
Anyone else have any other questions?
I was waiting for the next this or that.
Oh no, I said I'm good. That was my last question.
I'm just waiting, like, what's next?
No. I said,
You're still thinking about the floral print and the animal print. You're like, yes, I don't know. I'm still torn.
Oh, Kelly has
Oh, thank
your
you.
trilogy and wish you could still attend Love in Vegas.
Oh, I wish you could come too.
Oh,
So sorry.
Oh,
hi,
no. Family is listening.
Hopefully. Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Hi.
Sorry,
You know that viewer we lost earlier?
Hey, listen.
Oh.
we were Sweetums is a candy.
For your
Wait till
tummy.
my family.
It sounds so innocent, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Such a
yeah.
lovely name
Yes.
Yeah, and a pretty package. It's a very pretty package.
and lovely scents.
Oh, delighted while eating dinner.
Well, hopefully they weren't having any cherry or watermelon. That would be awkward.
Oh,
This is a family show, right?
I was well behaved.
I can't remember if I was or not.
It's okay.
it's all right.
No,
All right.
what happens on the internet doesn't stay on the internet. Oh, trying to guess your Australian accent. Where I'm from? Well, obviously Australia, but from Melbourne, Victoria. I think we all sound the same. Or do you think that Australians sound British or I don't know, because I've had a lot of people say, oh, you sound like a Kiwi. And I'm like, oh, we sound completely different. But
yeah,
I guess it's
Kiwis definitely sound
different.
Yeah, I think people from New Zealand definitely have a different accent.
Can you girls normally pick, if it's an Australian or British? Because I've had a lot of Americans think that
I could tell the difference between Australian and British, I believe.
Okay, because I remember when I was in the US. Oh, I love it. New Zealand's amazing. Yeah, I remember I was in the US and it was in a taxi and the guy was like, "Are you British?" And I was like, "No, I don't think I sound British at all." But I don't know. I think I probably have a very strong, maybe Australian accent, but I think a lot of my American friends, they understand, but some are like, you need to speak slower because I know I speak quite quickly. And when I do, people are like, what? So I make a conscious effort to talk slowly, because I do speak fast. Even people, my friends and family here are like, oh, God, you speak quick. And I'm like, I know.
No, I feel like certain words, like if I didn't talk to somebody for a long time, I would probably have, but I feel like, I don't know how to say this without it sounding like offensive, but I feel like Australians have a more upbeat. Does that make sense? When they speak, like their accent is
Then who? Everyone? I love it.
Well, British people, I feel like are very much more like
subdued, maybe.
Like
yeah,
They're probably more polite. Us Aussies are like, "G'day, mate. How you going?"
Yeah, like I feel like that would be the main difference.
Yeah,
is
we're just uncouth. No, no, I understand. I feel like
I was trying to say, how can I say this without sounding offensive?
No,
But
you're not offensive. Yeah,
I feel like the British accent and also is well, definitely like certain words, the way they pronounce it would like no, that's definitely more. And
British.
then I feel like the kiwi is definitely heavier. It's
Yeah,
a
they
more,
say particular. Yeah, I suppose it's the same with Canadians and Americans, correct? Like, obviously, you say different words, like you say different pronunciations of words, I guess. Like, because I know my friend's in Canada, and she says about, funny, about or something. She says about, and I'm like, oh, that's different. And then I guess different parts of the US as well. You all talk different. I
oh
love
yeah.
all the accents.
Yeah.
My God, I love it. Oh, I
We
love
all
the
got
Southern
different
accents. I love the Boston
Yeah,
accent.
me and
I love
Ashton right here. She's from Minnesota, like way up north, and I'm from the
Okay.
south.
So where's Minnesota? That's in the middle of America?
Yep, central, and then it's like it's up by the Canadian border.
Oh,
So
beautiful,
we're
beautiful.
up there by the Great Lakes and stuff like that. So
Oh, nice.
that's my area. So
I own it. It's fine.
I probably definitely sound Minnesotan.
Yeah, and I'm in the part of Missouri that hangs into Arkansas, so I have a lot of Arkansas influence.
Beautiful. Is Arkansas near Memphis or no?
Oh yeah, we're not that far. Yeah,
Yes,
I love Memphis.
I think I
I'm
drove
only,
through there. I think.
yeah, I'm only an hour and a half from Memphis.
That's what I thought, because I remember I drove to a signing many years ago, and we drove through Arkansas to get to Memphis or something, I think it was. So it was, yeah, I kind of know where you are, but I love the southern part of America. It's so green and big and beautiful. Every time I've driven through there, it's just so pretty. It's different to what we have here, I guess. And you always like things that are different, but so gorgeous, just beautiful. And the food's delicious too.
Yes, it is. We are.
You're like, yes, I'll take it.
But no, see, I would love to go to Australia and New Zealand. I want to go to both. Like, if I ever make it to Australia, I definitely have to get to New Zealand as well.
Yes, definitely.
Every movie that's filmed over there, it's like,
it's beautiful.
Both are on my bucket list.
Right.
I've not been to either one.
Like, how can you stand the flight? I admire you so much for getting here.
It's
the flight.
Yeah, it's look, to be honest with you, that's one of those things as well that I'm like, it's just it's long, and getting to Europe's even worse. So, flying from where we are, we normally go to Dubai, so it's Melbourne to Dubai, which is, I don't know, like 12 hours or something, and then from Dubai to Europe it's like another 12. So you're on a plane for about a day.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
But flying from here to LA is only about 12 hours. That's not, I shouldn't say only, it is long, but it's not.
I could do that though.
Yeah.
One hour, and you're going to be in LA.
When I came to Shameless last year, when Lockie and I came, it was, we couldn't pretty much leave. Lockie and I were so lucky to leave, but we flew via Auckland in New Zealand, and so no one was on the plane. And we got these beds, and we lay down. I slept the whole trip.
Nice.
And the plane was empty. I think there was about 16 people on the plane. So I could travel like that any day.
I could travel like that too, just sleep the entire time.
I did. I pretty much.
Get there.
I did. And I looked over the seat at Lockie, and he was like Sleeping Beauty with his blonde hair tucked in under the sheets. He'll kill me for saying that. Sorry, Lockie. I love you.
Yeah, because see, if
He'll kill me.
When we fly to Greece, it's like 8 hours.
From you? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And even then, I'm just like, I'm antsy. Like,
because how long is a flight from LA to New York? That's about 6 hours, isn't it? Still though, like that's long.
Yeah,
probably.
It's long. That's long. That's kind of longish as well. The longest for us, I think, is getting to Perth, which is, I'm at the bottom, so to get there, it's far. But to get to Sydney is about an hour and a half. Getting to Queensland's about 3. We're not as big, as you guys, I guess, or like to get to places. But I remember looking at a flight from LA to New York, and it was about 5-6 hours. I was like, I'm not doing that. Geez, I just flew 12. I'm not flying another 5.
I mean, really?
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
Oh, her daughter was in Australia.
Oh. What was she doing here? Oh, she got booted home. I know we all got booted somewhere, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got stuck somewhere.
Yeah, so true.
And then also, when are the next books you're releasing?
Oh,
what are the next books?
What? So I've got the 9th of September. I need to look at my calendar. Yeah, the 9th of September, I'm re-releasing 3 books and they're getting new covers. And then Crybaby will come out on the 11th of October. And then I'm working on a few other books. And I was humming and hawing whether to release another book this year, but I probably won't. I'll just release the re-releases, and then Crybaby. And then I'll release that memoir next year, as well as another dark book that I'm writing. Oh, I know. I didn't want to kind of say, oh, it's a memoir of my life, but I'm pretty sure everyone will. I mean, I'm going to put a little disclaimer at the start, and all my friends are going to be like, what the hell have you been up to? So it's just been fun to write. It's been really, it's about love and your first love, and I don't know.
I love that. I think that's going to be like a kind of like heart-wrenching a little bit too.
It was hard to write, I guess, because obviously, you know, writing from when you were like, I keep a lot of journals, so I'm a journaler, and so reading them back, it was really interesting to read what I was writing and how I was experiencing life to now, and I just thought it would be kind of cool to write that, and I want everyone to know that it is a personal experience, because obviously I think you can connect more with the storyline, and everyone's human and they all make mistakes, and so, you know, and that's what love and life is about learning. So yeah, but it's not obviously all on my life. I don't want people to think that it's just bits and pieces. So yeah, and the cover's going to be really cool. So Michelle's going to shoot that.
I was going to say, is it Michelle Hub?
Yes. We do everything together. She's my other half. So everything that I do, wherever she is, I am, and vice versa. So yeah, she's going to be shooting that. She actually had this idea. And yeah, so it's going to be fun and interesting.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know. I'm excited. I'm so excited for that.
Oh, thanks.
Room full of accents. I have a New York Spanish accent. Some people say it sounds more New York, some more Spanish. Ooh, I love that. Oh, I kind of really want to hear you say coffee now.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. That's a whole different segment.
How? I don't know. Like I'm trying to think. How does hot dog sound?
In a New York accent? I don't know.
I know. Or does it sound more in a Spanish accent?
I'm intrigued.
I know.
She's going to have to send me a voice message so I can hear it.
Yeah.
Wondering, like, how does she say coffee? I love Boston.
Oh,
thank you.
I know. Gail's accent is amazing. Both accents are beautiful, but I just think you like everything that's different. You love, you gravitate towards, you know, like,
yeah.
I don't know, everyone's like, when I'm in the US, I love your accent, and I'm like, I love yours, so I can just talk to readers, and they're talking to me. I'm just like, just engaged in what they're saying and the way they're saying it, and obviously what they're saying. It's just like such a beautiful experience, you know. So I've got readers saying, I love your accent, and I'm like, well, I love yours. So we're talking, listening to each other. And that's why my line, I'm always like, I'm so sorry. I'm talking to so many people. And Shameless, the line was out the door, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Lockie, go tell them. I promise I'll start talking. So
oh, people love that though. And after people's waited, they understand. Like they want their moment too.
Well, there was a beautiful lady in line, and she said to me, oh, I saw her, you know, at the back of the line, and I was like, oh, I was trying to hurry up. And I said to her, how long have you been waiting? And she's like, oh, an hour. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't even wait 5 minutes for my coffee or anything. I'm so sorry. You know? So I was so blessed. So thank you to everyone. I just, you know, I know I say it all the time, but it's just phenomenal. And it's always, for me, it's such a, I suppose being in Australia, we don't, you know, have these massive book events. We'll have events, obviously, but the US ones are different. And so to have someone waiting in line for that long is just very blessed. So thank you.
No, that I don't think people mind us. You know, I feel like the people at book signings are a different breed.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they don't mind waiting as long. No. I feel like, because you know
they're just so happy, and just so many readers that I've met are they're just phenomenal. They would tell you, you know, I love this quote of yours, and I've had so many readers come to me and they've had tattoos, you know, of quotes from my book. And I'm like, that's just beautiful. I just think it's such a beautiful community that everyone supports everyone like that. You know, it's so nice. It's just such a nice feeling, I guess. And I love doing signings, and I do miss them. I have the last signing I did was in Paris for Rare, and that was so fun because I love Paris. So and then I was supposed to do quite a few, but then I couldn't, unfortunately. But Vegas, definitely. Airfares are booked. We're ready to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vegas is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
My husband is a man whore for Southern. He's never left.
Especially can't hear her talking about those Sweetums.
You want to hear about Sweetums and Cougars?
I love
Oh,
it.
here she is. Ooh.
Oh,
Cool.
and taught spin class. Oh, clever girl. Clever girl.
That's
Multitasker.
awesome.
So great. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Make sure it's dirty.
We say hot dog for everybody.
We need a group voicemail. We want to hear a hot dog and coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Say it. Say it. Bless your heart. I feel like I'm on the spot.
It's so cute.
Another one though that's also really common is bless it.
What's that? Is that like thank you? Is that what that means? Or
It's kind of like when, like sometimes if a kid's done something or something really sweet, you might be like,
oh,
it. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
that's
Cute.
cute. She loved it.
I don't know. I feel like I'm on the spot.
Oh, you did very good.
Ah.
I love
All
that.
right.
Well, I think that's all of our comments. We thank you all
Yes.
so much for joining us.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And thank you so much,
Monica,
Monica.
you are the
Again.
Oh, thank you
best.
for having me. I'm so honored. Thank you so much.
When you come back to
Yes.
America.
Yes, I know. I can't wait. Yes, definitely. I normally my web girl, she's a tech guru. I don't know anything about technology, so she normally updates everything, so you can find all the dates there.
Awesome.
And who knows? One day, me and Ashton might end up in Australia.
Well, if you
I
do,
hope so.
got a tour guide. I will take you everywhere.
Wait, I heard. Okay, it can be, but sometimes we don't always use it that way. Because if someone does something really bad happen, I will say, "Bless your heart." Like, it's how you say it.
I've never heard that before, ever. Bless your heart. I love that. That's really polite.
Yeah, but if somebody like is like, "Bless your heart,"
Oh,
you
so it
know,
could not.
like,
It could be a slightly civilized.
Double-sided.
yeah. So it depends.
I love that.
Oh, is it Ashton and Gail?
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for joining
Aw.
us.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
yeah. It can be a bad.
Oh.
Oh well, thank y'all, and Monica, thank you so much. This is so
Well,
fun.
thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you so much. It was so lovely. Thank you so much for having me. I had fun. And I learned something new.
Everybody's getting Sweetums in their stockings this week.
Get your
Yeah.
freedom.
Yeah, in my Amazon cart, ready to go.
All right. Well, bye, y'all.
All right, bye everybody. Thank you.
Bye.